Hello student. In previous classes we was on chapter 11 fraction and we have talked about topic whole, fraction, 1/2, 1/3. Today we will talk about our topic 1/4 of a fraction. Today we will talk about 1/4 of a fraction. So let's take the definition. When a whole thing is divided into 4 equal parts, then each part is called 1/4. Each part called 1/4. Each part called 1/4. Each part called 1/4. When a whole thing is divided into 4 equal parts, then each part is called 1/4 of a fraction. So, how it is written? It is written as 1/4. Okay, it is written as 1/4. It is written as 1/4. It is written as 1/4. Now we try to represent 1/4 in a figure. So here definition: when a whole thing is divided into 4 equal parts, then each part is called 1/4. Okay. So now try to understand it by figure. So suppose that is a circle. Okay. That is a circle and we have divided it into 4 equal parts. We have divided into 4 equal parts. Then each part will represent 1/4. Okay, each part will represent 1/4. Each part will represent 1/4 of a fraction. Each part will represent 1/4 of a circle. 1/4 part of a circle. Okay. These all part, this part, this part, this part and this part. These all are representing 1/4. Okay, these all part is representing 1/4. This part is 1/4. This part is also representing 1/4, and these two part also representing 1/4. Now take another example of a square. Here the square is divided into 4 equal parts. Okay, 4 equal parts. Then each part is representing 1/4. Okay, each part is representing 1/4. Each part is representing 1/4. So here these all part is representing 1/4 of a square. Okay, these all part is representing 1/4 because this square is equally divided into 4 equal parts. 4 equal part, it is divided into 4 equal parts, then each part is representing 1/4. In this figure, the circle is divided into 4 equal parts and each part will represent 1/4. So suppose if you get one part of the circle, which is already divided into 4 equal parts. So we can say that we get 1/4 part of that circle. If we get 1/4 part of a square, so we will say that we get 1/4 part of that square. Okay. So now we talk about how to read and how to read and write 1/4. Okay. It is written as 1/4. It is written as 1/4. Okay. It is written as 1/4, and when we have to read, we read it as 1/4. 1/4. 1/4. Or we can also read it as 1/4. 1/4. We read it in two ways, 1/4 or 1/4. And when we have to write it, we write it as 1/4 in numerical form. And when we have to write 1/4 in word, 1/4 in word, we will write it as 1/4. 1/4. We write it as 1/4. So we have to read the definition of 1/4 of a fraction, how it is represented, and we have already discussed about in figure how we represent 1/4. So suppose it is a circle, and if we divide it into 4 equal parts, then each part is representing 1/4. So that figure is representing 1/4 part of a circle, and it is written as 1/4. How we read 1/4 or 1/4, and how 1/4 written in word, it is written as 1/4. Okay, it is written as 1/4. In previous topic, we have learned that 2 half make a whole. 2 half make a whole. In the case of 1/3, 3 1/3. 3 1/3 make a whole. 3 1/3 make a whole. Now 1/4. Suppose in that circle, if we add 4 parts, okay, that second part, third part, fourth part, if we add these all 4 parts, we get our original circle. So in 1/4 of a fraction, we can say that 4 1/4 make a whole. Make a whole. Make a whole. Okay. 4 1/4 make a whole. 4 1/4 make a whole. Let's take another example. We have a square, and we just divided it into 4 parts. Then this is another figure which is representing 1/4. Here the part is representing 1/4. This part is also representing 1/4. So these two figure is representing 1/4. These two figure is representing 1/4. So here is the statement: 4 1/4 to make a whole. It means 4 1 2 3 4 1/4 to make a whole. 4 1 2 3 4 4 1/4 make a whole. So let's try to understand how 4 1/4 make a whole. So by figure we can say that this is the square and we have divided it into 4 parts. So if we add these all 4 parts, okay, this part and let's take this part, okay, so this part and this part and that part, okay. When these all 4 parts, okay, when these all 4 parts will meet, so we get our square, our original square. We get our original square. So we get, if we add these 4 parts, we get our original square. Okay, if we add these 4 parts, if we add if we add these 4 parts, okay, if we add these all 4 parts, we get our original circle. We get our original circle. So if we add these 4 parts, it means if that is 1/4, okay, this is also 1/4, this is also 1/4, this is also 1/4. So if 4 times we add 1/4, we get a whole. We get a whole. We get a whole. So it means 4 1/4 make a whole. Here also, if we add 1/4, if we add 1/4, if we add 1/4, if we 4 times add 1/4, we get our original circle, that is representing 1. So these all are the ways we can say that 4 1/4 make a whole. So let's take now in numerical ways how 1/4 become whole. If we add 4 times 1/4, if we add 4 times 1/4, it become 1. It become whole. Okay, it become whole. So how it is possible? So let's try to solve it. So here 4, if the as I have earlier told you, if the denominator are same, if the denominator are same, if the denominator are same, so we just write 1 time the denominator of all these fractions and we add all this numerator. We add all this numerator. So here we have written the first numerator of that fraction, here the second numerator, and here the third numerator, and here the fourth numerator. Okay. So when we are adding 4 by 4, as I have earlier told you, 4 by 4, 4 by 4 means whole. 4 by 4 means whole. In here 4 by 4 means you have get 4 part of that circle. Okay, you get 4 part of that circle. The circle is divided into 4 part and you got all that 4 part. Okay, it means you have a whole, you have the whole circle. So 4 by 4 means 1. Okay, 4 by 4 means 1. So it is 1. So here we can say that 4 by 4 means 1. So 4 times when we are adding, 4 times we are adding 1/4, so we get a whole. So let's again try to understand it, how it becomes. So if the denominator are same, if the denominator are same, so we write denominator 1 time. So here we have written denominator 1 time, that is here I have written, and we all add these all numerator, these all numerator. So 1 this one and this one. So when we are adding 1 1 2 and that is 3 and 4, so we got 4 by 4 and we 4 by 4 represent 1. Okay, 4 by 4 means 1. So in this chapter we have learned about whole, fraction, 1/2, 1/3, 1/4 of a fraction. Okay.